and welcome to June 2022 Angelic and Chakra Wisdom for the whole month. I am Louise Winstanley, healer and therapeutic leader, and I'm going to share some wisdom with you today from a couple of decks. So we've got the Nature's Whispers guidebook by Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall, and then I'm going to be sharing with you chakra wisdom for each week with the chakra wisdom cards as well that I've got, the power of chakras. So happy Sunday. Today's messages, this month's messages will start from today, the 5th of June, going through till the end of the month. I'll go through by week with you. So if you don't know about me, I'm Louise, healer and therapeutic leader of Peace and Presence Healing, and I work empathetically with sensitive souls to help you with challenging situations, to help you have a more fulfilling and happier life and to flow through life with more ease. So last month we had a lot of messages that came through to support you to ask your guides and angels for help throughout the month. So hope that resonated and that you did begin to ask for help. So this month, let's see what comes up, exciting things. I'd love to have your comments. Make sure you put into the comments and let me know how this resonates with you. And if you enjoy today's reading for the whole of the month or previous YouTube videos that I've shared, then please share me a donation via my Ko-fi account. That link will be in the post thread as well. And if you want to follow me, you can find me on Facebook as Peace and Presence Healing, and on Instagram as Peace and Presence Healing also as well. I'll just search for my name, Louise Winstanley, and see what comes up. Although there might be some other Louise Winstanleys out there. So we're going to start with this week, starting the 5th of June. And let's see what messages the angels want to share with us this month, this week. Give them a good shuffle. Okay, straight in. Wow, beautiful, beautiful card. Interesting, because we've been asking for quite a lot of help in May. This seems really interesting that there's something fruition brewing here. Okay, we've got 2 cards for this week. So our angel card is Make a Wish. And this is really fascinating because this is something that I've been doing this week. I've been running an emotional resilience workshop for women and children, parents, families, and we did some breath work with the sugar steel, dandelion kind of seeds, and we use that to think of making a wish, but also it's really perfect to actually calm down your energy and help you with your breath work, to allow that presence to be with you. So I really, really love that because you can combine a mindful practice this week with creating something that is desirable for you. So that is a lovely, lovely card. So I'll go a bit more into that in a moment. The chakra cards that we've got is the solar plexus. Now the solar plexus is about self-belief. It is about that energy and vibrancy in what you're doing. So if you're looking at creating something this week, and interestingly we've got number 1. So this is the start of something really new, something fresh that's coming up. And the solar plexus is about self-confidence, it says here. I trust myself fully. I will not allow fear or doubt to hold me back from what I am doing here. I have confidence, belief and conviction in my abilities and goals. I welcome questioning by others as this gives me a chance to clarify my truth, ideas and philosophies. I trust in a higher power and I am open to new challenges. This is you this week. Going from that, I'm not sure, in May, asking the questions to stepping into your power this week. You are feeling that ability to trust in what's coming through. And with that, we've got the 6th chakra, the 3rd eye. This is your intuition, intuitive perception. I know that what my intuitive senses are telling me are true. I open myself to the truth that is within and around me. I know that it is there for me to receive. I practice developing my intuition and I know that it is a major aspect of who I am. In the stillness and silence of meditation, contemplation, I will experience and know the truth. So going back to this card, that inner knowing, that confidence comes from believing in this wish that you're creating through a mindful practice. You are going into that silence and contemplation with this practice to envision and to send out to the universe, all these sugar seals going up to the universe, the magic that you want to receive. Now we've got lots of fairies happening in here. Fairies are very much the earth element, and they're bringing in to the air element as well, because we've got the fairies up here going into the sky, and they're working on making those wishes come true. This is where the third eye comes in, this card, and this is you using this innate ability to expand and work on what it is you want to manifest and grow. And as you can see around here, you are creating more abundance. So this week it's about doing something with the breath work. It's about a mindful practice that's taking you to the present moment, and use that self-belief and confidence in whatever you're using your third eye to envision and to intuitively create, believing solar plexus, that self-confidence, that it will manifest and come to fruition. Fantastic. So that's for this week, commencing the 5th. We commencing the 12th of June. I love how the cards manifest. Also, what I'm feeling for that as well, even though we've not got the throat chakra for that, it's about voicing what you want. Feeling something going on in the throat there. Making sure when you say that wish, when you blow that wish, say it aloud. Even if you're on your own, even if you're with people, say it in your mind. Really start to create it. Yeah, there's a conclaving that needs going in that throat there. So you need to be speaking out and saying, believing what you're wishing. So we commencing Sunday the 12th of June. What messages do we want? I like to give them a good shuffle, so let's see what comes. Okay, so we've got 2 angel cards this time. Okay, so we've got be gentle with yourself, and we've got inner truths. And I think this is where the throat chakra is coming in. This feels like this can tie in. So be gentle with yourselves, which is quite, we've gone from setting that intention, that wish this week, which is fine, but then also we kind of, I'm going to pull a chakra card as well at the same time. I think that will help. Okay, this one's coming straight out. We've got the 6th eye again, third eye chakra. Okay, this is interesting. So I am open to understanding the spiritual truths behind the situations occurring in my life right now. So this is taking a bit of a turn, a bit of a diversion from this first week. Week commencing the 12th is about, I offer my wisdom to assist others along their path. I trust in the high source to guide me and others who ask for my guidance. I practice discernment and listen deeply for the truth. This is interesting. One of them cards is talking about the truths. I practice discernment and listen deeply for the truth. I choose to respond rather than just reacting to situations, acting with clarity, courage and conviction. So this week is you having to listen. Now look at this coming from the ear and the throat chakra there. It's very much listening and being able to speak this week. And then we've got inner truths in this card as well. So it's like there's a bit of investigation, a bit of searching going on to be able to find how to respond to a situation. It's not going to be instantaneously. You really have to tune into your senses there with this card. Listen to what's going on around you. It's a bit more of a high-pitched listening going on, because the animals that are around here create very subtle sounds and signals. They communicate in different ways, and we as humans have to learn to adapt to listening to animals and understanding through body language. And I'm using this as a metaphor because we communicate with animals, we understand their body language, we understand their behaviour, but I want to apply this to humans as well, because when you're coming around maybe conflict or challenging situations in the week commencing the 12th of June, it's about paying attention to what's going on around you, using your whole senses, especially the listening and the throat chakra there. We've got the inner truths, so it's very much about searching. It's about finding out before you jump to any conclusions this week, using your third eye to listen deeply to the truth. So don't just jump into a situation. It's really about taking a step back and pausing. You need to be able to light that candle or that light along the way. And if you look carefully, you can find your heart will guide you a little bit there. So there's a few different options, but it's very much about you uncovering your path and what you will find along the path. Is it this destination? Is it this? I don't know if you can see very clearly, but so use your discernment, use your inner wisdom to guide you, speaking about how you feel and using the senses of the ears and observation around you to tune into how to respond. It's different, isn't it? Last month it followed on a little bit more, but this month is a little bit different. Okay, we commencing the 19th, Sunday the 19th of June. Okay. Wow, I've never pulled this card before. This one's a good one. So we've got expansion, and what chakra are we working on for week commencing the 19th of June? Sorry, lots spell out then, so we're going to shuffle again. Week commencing the 19th of June. Okay, we're going to go with this one. So we've got the base chakra or the root chakra, and we've got expansion. So just have a look at that card there. I've never pulled this one before. This is really fascinating there. So it's really about, let's come a bit closer. It is about there just finding a ground base before you can move up to the higher plane, before you can move up a step in. This is about relationships, it feels like. Before you can start to progress in relationships, before you can progress in building what you see as somewhere that feels safe, because you've got this castle here. It's surrounded by this little flower. It's about connections first, building connections. And when I say relationships, this can be work relationships, this can be relationships as friendships. It's about connecting people together before you can feel this safety, before you can build your foundations to having a base, having somewhere that's home, having somewhere that is a location that feels comfortable for you. And this is more important than what's going on up here. This is something that you might aspire to, but before you can reach the higher planes, you've got to connect with the lower energies. And this is where this beautiful card comes in. The base chakra, responsibility. I plant myself on solid ground. And this is what this is saying here. Get yourself a foundation. Get yourself where you feel safe first. Building them foundations. Get yourself on solid ground by consistently taking responsibility and having personal accountability for all that I do. I allow others to depend on me being responsible. My actions speak louder than words. I rise above excesses and overindulgences as I forgive myself for my past indiscretions. I know that I could not have acted any more evolved way than I was able to at the time. So this is about, I feel like it's about reconnecting, re-merging relationships to feel that safety again and kind of forget about what's happened in the past, and so it's that forgiveness, because it's like one person's coming from this safety and security place, and this hand, it feels like, is I want to connect, I need to reconnect again. It feels like it's a bit of a journey. It's a bit of a journey to go and explore where you feel safe. And even though it might feel you're going back over old ground, it is about that expansion. It's about learning from past mistakes, learning from past experiences that at the time you thought were right, but then turned into something that felt a little bit out of sorts. So it is about rising above things, and it could be that you're rekindling a friendship, a relationship, going back to something, and not necessarily going back to stay, but to help you move on, to help you expand. So interesting. Explore that on week commencing is it the 19th for that? Week commencing the 19th. So it's very much about grounding your energy, connecting with that earth this week, and going back to your old roots. So it could be that you're going back home, it could be that you're going back to see family. Maybe the summer holidays means you're leaving, say, university and going back home. Maybe it's you're visiting family members that you've not seen for quite a while. Okay, week commencing the 26th, and this will overlap into July as well. For this will be my birthday message week as well, this one. So I'm going to start off with the chakra card first. This is week commencing the 26th of June for the week after. Ooh, really interesting what we've got this week. We've got this third eye again, and let's see what the message is. Okay. Commencing the 26th of June. Okay, so we've got a bit more gentler card. We've got gratitude and appreciation. Oh, this is nice. This is my birthday week message. It's got gratitude and appreciation, and 6th chakra still here, working a lot with our intuition and inner knowing this week. I acknowledge spirit. I trust in a higher source, and I acknowledge my direct connection with it. In the stillness, I listen for the wisdom inside, and I am open to the spirituality that is within and all around me. I know that love is the creative force. I meditate and welcome mythical truths. I am open to seeking guidance in my spiritual quest from the spiritual teacher, master, or guru. So this is finding appreciation and gratitude in those that have brought us to where you are now, those that are helping you along your spiritual path. This is very much an evolution card again, moving on from, we had evolution on the week before, and this is about connecting, and it might follow on from that connections of your grounding your energy, revisiting people, but this is about people that have really worked with you, and whether you realize it or not, that everyone's a teacher. They don't have to be someone that you've learned a practice with, a therapeutic practice or a healing practice. It could be even just a friend, but you sometimes that they offer that inner spiritual wisdom and guidance. So it is about kind of connecting with the, I want to say, the wilderness here. Does the wilderness mean anything to you? Helping you to see the vast knowledge and wisdom coming through, and you are this child here, you are learning, you are connecting with the wisdom. And I don't know if you're like me, but I tend to find I connect more with people who are older than me. I feel that I can learn so much from them, and I find they're more pleasant to be around at times, and this is very much just going back to the basics of things. Just what is that brings you joy, and how do you feel when you're around these people that are maybe older than you? I feel like it's an older generation, And it could be that you're just around parents, you're around grandparents, you're around people that have got a lot of knowledge, and it's acknowledging them, acknowledging how they're coming forward with you and guiding you on your path. I think that's a lovely way to end the month and to begin July, is to find that appreciation and love for the people that are around you. It's very much this month, it starts off with making a wish, then it goes on to how you respond to people and how you listen, use your senses to be a better person. And then we go to that expansion and connecting and reconnecting with people that help to ground your energy. And from that, it's then about appreciating the people that are often a high plane of wisdom, not necessarily the angelic and spiritual realm, but people on this plane, those that are here unknowingly serving you and helping you with your personal and spiritual journey and path, helping you to evolve and to grow, and to end it with just enjoy your life in the end of the month as it is supposed to be. So thank you very much for watching. I am Louise Winstanley, healer and therapeutic leader of Peace and Presence Healing. Please share your feedback, your comments, and if you've enjoyed this, please share me a Ko-fi donation with appreciation for what I serve you, and it will help me provide more content. I want to show up more, and so it is very supportive when people do share donations with me. You can follow me, like I say, on Facebook and Instagram. Just search for Peace and Presence Healing and I should pop up. There's lots of things coming up in June and July. I've got Gratitude Circle on the first Sunday in July. Actually, that's my birthday. And then we've also got on the 16th of July, I will be co-hosting a half-day retreat. I will be sharing Qigong practices, and another lady will be opening up to go dipping in cold water, and then we'll be having a lovely lunch as well. It's a 5-hour, I think it's a 5-hour half-day retreat. It's happening in Smithills area of Bolton, and I'm looking forward to co-hosting with someone new. I've had a really interesting week this week where I've co-hosted with another lovely lady to share emotional resilience workshops, and hopefully I'm going to be bringing them back again. So if you've got children, if you've got grandchildren and you want to work on their emotions, that is something I'm going to be planning for the summer holidays, so keep your eyes peeled to see what's going on. But if you're interested and you want to join this retreat, please send me a message, and I'll put it in the comments in the thread. I'll put details how you can participate in the retreat. There's a lady called Chili Dippers, and she's taken the bookings, but I will be on the 16th of July. I think there's another one in September where you'll be doing yoga. But July will be Qigong, September will be yoga. Look forward to seeing you all soon. Have a beautiful, beautiful